Thank you, Madam President. I want to bring out a number of points that I feel might otherwise be lost in this report. And the main one of these is the role of parents. Paragraph 4.3 of the report seeks to move that we adopt policies that seek to inform, educate and remind parents about the dangers that their children face in an over-sexualised environment and equip parents to educate their children. This speaks of a strong role for parents, to which I will return, and I think it should go further. Much of the report is aimed at taking powers to compel advertisers and internet providers to comply with the report. I think this approach too needs to be looked at again. It tends to see the advertisers and internet providers as unwilling to help in the situation. But this, by my own experience, is not true. What is more likely to help is to reach voluntary agreements which have been agreed with them and can go further. One of the things, for example, which could be agreed is to allow better ways for parents to complain to a regulator. This does, of course, mean that you have to have a regulator in place and that the regulator has to have teeth, but it places control back in the hands of parents. Another example is agreeing with internet providers that they will provide prompts to parents to enable them to switch on parental controls. This is essential for, again, restoring the role of parents in tackling this problem. Now, there are a whole number of things here that include a whole range of providers in helping with this, including providers of clothing, products and services to children. And most importantly of all, it needs to make parents' voices heard. If you look at what has happened in the UK, I hope that this can point the way. After 18 months of trying what I have advocated, there have been a number of improvements to the situation, including fewer advertisements using highly sexualised imagery of children, and it is now more easy to find children's clothes which are appropriate for the age and do not seek to advance their years. Finally, there are much better ways for parents to make complaints and to help with children's use of the media. And this report is very good at pointing out the important role that the media can play in the pushing of over-sexualised images. The role of the parent in this is absolutely crucial. I acknowledge that this report also mentions this, but I would like to stress it. My own children are now grown up, and when they were growing up, these problems were not so evident. But the way in which parents can be encouraged to see this as their problem is at the heart of this issue. We need to look at encouraging parents, rather than the state, to take up this challenge.